What's going on, all you wild swamp monsters out there? Your two favorite uncles are back here for Cinephellas. I am Swamp Logan Myers, and that's my beautiful good mate over there.
And I'm Uncle Henry Barbeau, and we are reviewing a B movie, from back in the day. Wes Craven directed. This movie came out in what,
82.
82, a year before I was born. And, a campy, fun movie to review for the 31 Days of Horror. We are back here and we are talking about
Swamp
Swamp
Thing.
Thing.
Adrienne Barbeau and the Swamp Thing, an outrageous pair in the incredible adventure that grows on you or all over you. The Adventures of the Swamp Thing. The comic book legend lives.
I've been a huge, Swamp Thing fan pretty much my whole life since I was a kid. The cartoon, the USA show, USA Network show, of course, the original, the Swamp Thing movie with Heather Locklear, the comics from like the 1970s. I've been a huge fan of this about a scientist that's turned into a swamp plant monster essentially, big giant dude. And in this movie, this is the first movie they put out with Wes Craven, of course. No stranger to horror and fun movies like this before, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger. We had Swamp Thing, and this is a straight B movie. Rewatching this movie for the first time in probably 15, 20 years, probably since high school. It was fun revisiting this and how campy and silly it is, and has to do with this team of scientists that go into a swamp. Somebody gets killed. They bring in Alice Cable, played by Adrienne Barbeau, and of course sets up the rest of the film of Swamp Thing coming out and bad guys and really slow motion fight scenes and pyrotechnics and fire and boats in the swamp. It's just ridiculous and fun at the same time.
Yeah, I love the whole setting, just being in a swamp. Something that, isn't featured in a lot of movies. And this movie takes something that you'd be scared of as a kid, like a monster out there in the swamp, and makes a whole movie about it. And, really stands out watching this as a kid. I remember this, just seeing Swamp Thing there. He looked a lot scarier when I was a kid. Looking back now, in the suit, just with HD and everything, you can pick out its flaws. But yeah, it's definitely campy. But yeah, this is definitely a movie that you just sit back and chew on your popcorn and just watch all the craziness happen. And you could tell Wes Craven was experimenting a lot as a younger filmmaker here, and trying the special effects and the pyrotechnic. It's just fun to watch here, and you're watching the 80s at their B movie best with a small budget, but a great group of people together, and making this movie what it is, a cult campy cult classic.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, now this movie, what I loved was Ray Weiss from Twin Peaks playing Dr. Alec Howland. You had Louis Jordan playing Arcane, Adrienne Barbeau in this movie. There's another actor too that I remember from Last House on the Left. Wes Craven's movie was in this movie. Played one of the bad guys, but yeah, just set up some
Mhm.
really fun, silly action scenes. Just between this group of people and Swamp Thing coming out of the water and going to his house. Definitely fun rewatch. A movie you want to watch during the Halloween season if you're looking for fun, silly, mindless, B movie. Early 1980s kind of film. Definitely check out Swamp Thing. After watching this, I'm interested to go back and watch the other one with Heather Locklear. It's been a long time. Return to Swamp Thing that came out in 1989. So it might be one we could review next year. But yeah, definitely if you're in these types of movies, B movies, silly, have fun, throw back to the early 1980s, you'll have a good time with this. So definitely check it out. That being said, I still love Swamp Thing. I hold it close to my heart, and I'm going to keep enjoying these until I die. So I'm giving Swamp Thing from 1982, directed by Wes Craven. I'd give it a 3.5 out of 5 Swamp Thing hair pieces.
And I'd give it a 2.5 out of 5 Adrian Barbeau bra pieces.
So I want to hear from all you wild Swamp Thing fans out there. What did you like about this movie? Did you like the other ones? Did you like the USA TV show, the cartoon, the comics? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out these wild uncles on Facebook, X, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for latest, greatest TV, movie news, and horror review.
We are doing horror reviews all month long for the 31 Days of Horror and having a blast doing it, watching a lot of movies that have been a long time since we've watched them, some first time watches and watching a bunch of new ones as well. So thank you guys for watching our latest 31 Days of Horror movie review for Swamp Thing. You make our hearts sing, Swamp Thing. And we'll be back next 31 Days of Horror 2026 with Swamp Thing 2. We've got to do that one with Heather Locklear.
The
That
return
sounds
of
like
Swamp Thing, yes.
the return of Swamp Thing. So stay tuned next year. But for the next 31 Days of Horror movie review, we'll be back soon. And I'm Uncle Henry, and that's my good mate.
Dr. Alec Holland signing out till the next review of 31 Days of Horror. Cheers!